Hey everybody, welcome to this latest episode of my yet to be named YouTube channel. Um, I really think I'm going to go with yet to be named because I just haven't named it yet. But what I will be doing is continuing the food journey that we've been going on together here over the last 7 episodes, and now this the eighth. And this episode will conclude my three-part series on Tim's Oriental and Seafood Market here in San Antonio, Texas, over on Bandera Road. You can find them on Facebook, Tim's Oriental and Seafood Market. They are not paying me to do this. I'm doing it because I had a great experience there and really was introduced to a few things that I was really happy to have enjoyed. We talked about 2 episodes ago their roast pork and the beautiful barbecue pork dish that I was able to get there, in addition to my introduction to rambutan. Last episode, we looked at some salty snacks that were really good that I found there on my visit, and I'm sure they're available in other Asian markets here in town. I know I haven't found them at any sort of regular grocery stores, and so it was awesome to try those for you and talk about them, and it being a great experience. Now, some of you who are paying attention are probably assuming that this episode that I'm filming is pretty much close to the last one in terms of time, and you would be right. And the reason you would know that is because I'm still wearing my trusty Cody Gill and the Aviators t-shirt for my bud Cody Gill, one of his early music ventures, I believe. Doesn't matter, it's a cool t-shirt. I've had it for a few years now. It's one of my favorites to wear around the house because it's comfy. But I also want to give a shout out to my friend Cody, my brother. He's an amazing guy and makes amazing music, so look him up on Facebook, Cody Gill, and you will listen to him play some great music. And for no other reason than I'm wearing his cool as shit shirt, I'm going to give my boy a shout out. So Cody Gill, love you, brother. And maybe this will get you to watch. I'm kidding. He's very supportive. And him and my other brother from another mother, Captain Motorboater from the roller derby world, Bud, another brother of mine. The three of us are the stories. So shout out to Bud as well. I'm going to get all sentimental and start talking about cool people. When in reality, what I'm supposed to do here today is talk about the last food item that I found at Tim's Market. Now, I have to tell you that I was introduced to this product a few months ago. And while I can find it at grocery stores like H-E-B here in San Antonio, and even Central Market, I believe, what I did realize was that at Tim's, I can get a far wider range of flavors of this product. Because today what we're going to talk about is a little product called Mogu Mogu. Now, the second episode I ever did of this show, I believe it was second or third, was on ramen. And go check it out if you haven't. Again, another drink with an Asian background and really great. But Mogu Mogu was one of those products that when I was first introduced to it, just taking a look at it, my first thought was like, I don't know. And then, of course, as is often the case, whenever I decide that I don't think I'll like something, whether it's food, drinks, movies, life events, I end up doing them and enjoying them. That's how most of my animated movie experiences have come, is me refusing to watch things like The Lion King. What? Lion King? Yeah, I resisted Lion King for a long time, but finally watched it, and I was like, that was pretty cool. Most animated movies have ended up being like that for me, and since we're here, I might as well admit that I didn't cry at Coco, so get over it. I think the only animated film that I have had zero change of mind about is Beauty and the Beast. Sorry, Aaron. But yeah. Anyway, this one I'm getting really distracted for some reason. So, Mogu Mogu. Mogu Mogu is a drink that has within it what's called nata de coco. Nata de coco. I don't know if you can tell from what I'm showing you that within this bottle is not just the liquid itself, but also these little flecks of coconut gel. Nata de coco is made from fermented coconut water, and they are literally little bits of coconut gel or nata de coco that are within the drink itself. So I'm not even sure if you can tell from what I'm showing you that they're in the bottle itself. Kind of based on the light, there you go, you can kind of see the flecks that are in the bottle, right? And so it's a chewy drink, basically, which makes no sense. And when I was first told about it, I, of course, was like, I don't know, because chewy drink. But then I thought, okay, well, I like pulpy orange juice, and while it's probably not the same thing, at the time I was thinking, what the hey, right? It was brought to me. I do my best to not refuse any new food experiences that are introduced to me, except balut. You know how I feel about that. And so Mogu Mogu was introduced into my life, and of course, I absolutely loved it. And so today what I have for you is a tasting of 4 different Mogu Mogu products. The first is going to be coconut. I'll talk about that in a second. The second is going to be grape. The third is going to be orange. And the fourth one is going to be mango, because I'm a huge mango fan. A little bit about coconut and myself. Not a fan. I tend to not like coconut on basically anything. And while this is, of course, a coconut water product, the nata de coco, that is the fermented coconut water gel. Anytime you put the word coconut on anything, I'm less likely to try it. For many, many years, my dear mother, whom I love and adore and I miss tremendously, would put toasted coconut on top of my birthday cake, and I never understood why. And until the day that I asked her, I said, Mom, why do you always put, I don't like coconut. Why do you always put toasted coconut on my birthday cake? And she said, because the cake is for everybody. And now I get it. I get it completely, because she was a generous woman with a wonderful heart. I do remember the one birthday where I thought, okay, this is going to be cool. There's no coconut on my cake. All the lights were out, candle was lit, and it was time for me to blow out the candle, and I blew it out, and I heard the sound of the toasted coconut flying off the top of the cake, and there was toasted coconut on my chocolate cake, and yeah, fun times. So gosh, Sergio, how hard were you blowing that you blew the coconut off the cake? Okay, maybe I exaggerate a little bit. The fact of the matter is there was toasted coconut on my cake once again, but I learned a valuable lesson. And the lesson is, you got to take care of those around you and not be so worried about yourself. I was 9. No, I'm kidding. I don't know how old I was. Anyway, not a fan of coconut. So, when I was first introduced to this product, that was one of the things that was a holdup for me and a hesitation. Now, why do I talk about coconut so much? Because this first one I'm going to open is literally the coconut flavored Mogu Mogu. Mogu Mogu means to chew in Japanese, and that makes perfect sense because, again, you're not just drinking the Mogu Mogu, you're also chewing the Mogu Mogu because of the nata de coco. And so, cheers. This is the coconut flavored Mogu Mogu. It's good. The Mogu Mogu is, I don't have any issue with it because, again, it's kind of, it's like Jello. You know the Jello that they have with the fruit in it, like the Jello packages. It's like the one that has peaches. That's the texture of the nata de coco. Not too big a fan of the flavor of this one, but it's because it's coconut. I love how on the bottle here it says "gotta chew" because you gotta chew. So yeah, not horrible, but not a fan of the coconut one. It will get finished, guys. Again, I'm not big on food waste. but I will finish it because it's not horrible, but just not a fan. All right, next one, grape. Grape Mogu Mogu. 25% grape juice with not to the cocoa. And here we go. I love grape anything. Like, I'm a big fan of grapes, especially red grapes. I'm also a big fan of grape soda. Grape Crush is probably one of my favorites. And just straight grape juice. So, grape juice for sure. I already know I'm going to like this. Oh, yeah. Oh, and that's sweet. That is really sweet. I should have thought of a way to pull out the nuts of the cocoa to show you without spitting some into my head. I was Man, that's good. That's really refreshing. And as you can see, the little flecks of the nata de coco within the drink itself are evident. If you take a close look, really tasty. I'm liking this. That's a winner. That's going to go with me for dinner. All right, we go to orange juice. I love pulpy orange juice. I love any orange juice, but I have over the years developed an affinity for enjoying the pulp. I love straight oranges. Just I don't eat enough of that, but ooh, this smells like an orange crush, which is another one of my favorite sodas. Oh yeah, it's like orange crush without the without the fizz. Why can't I think of the word? That's good. Without the carbonation. I've got a burp. Sorry. Man, that's good. I've got to find a way to show you guys the nata de coco, and can't think of one right now. Maybe. So that jump cut in the video was because I figured out a way that I could show you the nata de coco, and so in the orange drink, that's what it looks like. I'm trying to see if we can get a close-up look there at the way in which the nata de coco looks. So it's, like I said, it's a coconut gel, fermented coconut water is how it's formed, and that's the one that's in the orange drink that we are just demonstrating. So again, really tasty. It takes on the flavor of the drink that it's in. You're sitting there wondering how I did that. You're probably thinking that I just spit it out onto the spoon. But no. Chopsticks. I fished them out of the bottle. So, there you go. Mogu Mogu, orange, winner. Definitely love that. These drinks are really refreshing. I've been using that word a lot lately. But it's because they are. Last one, mango. I love mango like you wouldn't believe. In 2007, I spent about a month in the Philippines for work and had a lot of great food experiences while I was there. And one of the after a litany of shots and things that I had to get 5 in one day, 5 at one time practically, to get ready for this trip, there were a lot of other instructions, a lot of other directions that we were given as we were preparing to leave. And so one of the things that they kept repeating over and over and over and over was, don't eat the local fruit. They were just constantly honest about that. Like, don't eat the fruit, be careful of what you drink and so forth, which I get it makes sense. I understand. So I get to my hotel, and the very first thing I see is on a plate on a table in my room was the most beautiful yellow mango that I'd ever seen. But I was going to follow directions, and I decided not to eat the mango. For the next day, couple of days, that mango, not the same one, I'm sure, sat there taunting me, saying to eat it. And so by day 3 of what was going to be a whole month of being there, I folded and I ate the mango. And it was the most delicious mango that I've ever had in my life. And I say that because mangoes before that day and since that trip have never lived up to the mango that I had. Mangoes, because every single day for the rest of that trip, I ate the mango in my room. I didn't get sick. Mango's awesome. So this is the Mogu Mogu mango, and the last one we're going to try. And again, none of these flavors had I tried before, and I'm loving them all, except for that first one. I mean, it was, like I said, not horrible, but, you know, not my first choice. Coconut. Mango. Ooh. Mango. Shamalama ding dong. That Mogu Mogu mango is amazing. The mango taste is heavy. It's really, really good. And that uniqueness of the nata de coco. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. If you've watched all my episodes, you know that these last 3, including this one, have made me very happy, which I think I deserved after the potted meat video that I did a while back. If you haven't watched it yet, go check it out. It's called "Why Did I Do This to Myself?" These 3 episodes regarding my Tim's experience have more than made up for the epic disaster that one was. You'll have fun watching it. And go back to my original thought. If you haven't been to Tim's Oriental and Seafood Market, make sure you check them out on Facebook. But get your handy down there. A lot of great food, fresh food, produce, products of all types, whether it's candy, snacks, again, fresh food. It's there. And so check it out and stop by if you're in San Antonio and you want to go and you haven't been. Let me know, and let's make a trip down there together. And as always, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I am excited that you continue to journey with me. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you can get updates on a regular basis. Comment below. Let me know what you're thinking. And let me know, what are some things you want me to try? What are some food items or experiences that you think I should have? And very soon, we're going to talk about the next aspect of this project. And I'll simply say this right now. Some of you are going to get involved. You're going to be part of this process with me, and you don't even know it already. Yet. You don't even know it yet. So yeah. Because I like talking to people. And I like eating with people. And we can do it from home. I'm already saying too much. So, with that in mind, take care of yourself. Take care of everyone around you. Be well. Be safe. Remember, you're awesome. You're amazing. And the world's a better place because you are in it. Thanks so much for joining me. And I'll look forward to being with you next time. Be well. We'll see you soon.